Chris from Convergence Emergence, my brother. Um, could you turn down your volume as well? Oh, wow. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to turn on the noise cancellation though. Awesome. Okay, so what we have here is my flywheel rotor. I switched out for some 100% ceramics for the bearings. It's maglev. Now, each drive here, there's two power supplies in this build, okay? So we got the top one here and the bottom one here. Each one of these coils is hooked up to a different power supply and its own transistor. One there and one here. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on to 9 volts. We'll start there. So north, south on the rotor. High. All right, so we're just taking off now. This is 9 volts in. A total of about 400 milliamps, though, across both drives. So, all right. So a few changes made from last night. I changed the hybrid bearings to full ceramics. Uh, I've now got the coils. There's two power supplies in this build. Hey, hey, hey.
How's it going?
No, I haven't. I have
No, I
not
haven't
heard of
heard.
Nick.
I've not heard of Nick either.
So each one of these coils has got its own power supply.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Captain Guts?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, and that is Berserk. What up, dude?
Yeah, it is. Hey, man, what's going on? So now we're 12 volts in. Drawing a total of about the same milliamps, about 500.
We were working with pulse motor.
Yeah, I swapped. I had them all the magnets facing north out, and I swapped them for north south, north south. We're gonna see what that's all about here.
We're working on what kind of pull, magnetic pull situation do we want with our rotor? And that's where the question's coming in. Monopole or bipole?
Yeah, do we want it north, all south, or north, south, north, south? We're running north, south right now. $11.36. Wow, almost 1,200 RPMs right now. At 12 volts in, man, that's awesome.
We're
We're
from
from Michigan.
Detroit. Yeah, Michigan, Detroit.
Going 16 volts in. Up, there goes the light. Light's on at 16.
1 Kelvin, isn't that cold?
Oh man, we lived in the UP, like in
Yeah,
the
we
Upper
lived in the UP for
Peninsula.
15 years, man.
You get about 6 or 7 inches of lake effect snow every night up where I live.
Negative 427. Indeed, indeed. And then the lake effect snow. Oh, man.
All right, let's see where we're at now. I think all in all, it's moving a little better. 1242,
Yeah, that looks smooth, man.
1244, 1246. All right, so we're moving up very slowly.
Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for dropping by. I'm Chris from
Hello,
Convergence
hello.
Emergence. This is Papa Bale from Papa Bale's Pulse Motors. We're working with Pulse Motors today, and let us know if you have any questions.
It's on the it's above the bridge.
Yeah, and it borders Wisconsin. It's Lake Superior's the just north of it.
The Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Hey, if Mountain Dew didn't know, I'm sure there's some other people that don't know. They probably think it's part of Canada.
Yeah, without a doubt. The people that live there think they're part of Canada. All right, 1250. Or Wisconsin. They love saying that they're part of Wisconsin.
Oh, that should have. I got to edit the question because we're talking about orientation. Yeah, but I'll do that later.
Oh, okay. What?
That's my fault. I typed that one in. Rock and roll, go
Well,
go
I mean,
guts.
if it's technical, then you can read around that. If it's just a matter of, oh, I know what you meant kind of thing, just figure it out.
And Berserk is my favorite manga of all time. So I hope the surviving creator can bring some good stuff out.
Yeah, I agree, man. Berserk is one of my favorite animes. So it'd be awesome if there was continued content. Yeah, these two gray duct tape things are electromagnets. And then the perm mags are on the rotor. And this is the trigger right here. This coil over here is the trigger for both of these coils. But they each have their own power supply. So it's kind of complicated.
Most of your builds are complicated, but it's fun.
It works really good.
Hmm.
Like it's not even worth drawing a schematic because there's not enough room on the paper to do it. But
Which character stab worthy?
yeah,
What's
I could
going
definitely
on?
draw one. What's up?
What's up, boss?
Hey, boss. Hey, hey. We're going up to 20 volts now. Look at that baby go, man. That's north-south orientation on the rotor.
I put my handle in the pinned comment.
1379. Okay, yeah. Check out the convergence emergence, ladies and gentlemen. 369. Hell yeah, man. Check them out. That's my brother's channel. It's all about the future. So let's embrace it. 1400 RPMs.
I like it. I like it. My guess is it's Pippin or Zod. So, but I need to see an image. Have a great night's sleep.
Yeah, good night, Captain. 1405.
Nice. Holy moly. It's a spaceship.
Back that out just a little bit. That's going to let the amps go down. 4, 14, 34, 37. All right, so the rate of increase is still pretty good. Yeah, still going. 1456.
Dude. Strength. Look at that.
I got a suspected spam.
Oh, you got a call coming.
Yeah, that's awesome. 1472, 1474. We're going to hit 1500, I think.
1500. That's a lot. That's quick for a rotor.
For how much this thing weighs, that's pretty impressive. Like if this flew off right now, I'd go through the wall for sure. Maybe the next wall after that.
How's it going,
I mean, I
everybody?
do live in
Welcome
a
to the
trailer.
channel. Thank
What's
you
up?
for dropping by. This is Chris from Convergence Emergence. This is Papa Bale. We're working with pulse motors today. Let us know if you have any questions. And I
Be
got
sure to.
my handle in the pinned comment if you can't see it. Subscribe for my channel. It's a little different than this one, but we're definitely working on it.
Yeah, give them a hit them up. 1475. Oh, we might not hit it. Well, hey, let me try this. Move it a little bit off. Oh, it's what? 15, 34, 44, 51. Oh my God, dude. All right, now it's going really fast, really fast. I just shut it down. Oh wow, dude. That was well above 1500 and continuing to increase at a rapid speed. So I shut it down. And all I did was move this coil slightly off instead of being right directly on the magnet, slightly off. That was amazing. I could feel everything start to vibrate because it was going so much faster than it already was. Wow. Really cool. Really, really cool.
So what's everybody up to today? Anybody got any pulse motor projects at home?
Yeah, that's interesting. Anybody want to do this? I mean, like build one of these things? Uh, this is we could call me the first mover. We'll call me a first mover, so that like when you make yours, you can use mine as an example of kind of what not to do, but at the same time what to do. Like you want to use solder, like you really do. You want to make your connections as short as possible, and you want to make it compact, and you want to make it so it won't catch fire ever. So you're looking to make your connection solid. Alligator clips are a solid connection, but it gets really messy after a little bit of time. You keep adding stuff to your pulse motor, alligator clips are going to get in the way.
For sure. I've
So
seen
this is a
many, many,
north-south
many.
configuration. Okay, my bad. This is a north-south configuration on the rotor. Magnets are oriented north-south. I switched out the bearings for full ceramic bearings. So yeah, we're moving right along. I still have the other bearings. I'm just seeing which are better. I'm thinking that the hybrids are actually better at motion, but they're louder. They're a lot louder because of the way they're built.
Hmm. Hmm. Wonder if there's some kind of game that we can play with the spinning magnets. Hmm. Definitely not spinning that fast. It would definitely be a manual spin, but it would be like a spinning wheel, and then it would land on something.
Heck yeah. Mm. So what's going on here is each one of these power supplies is hooked up to its own coil. And then both of those coils are hooked up to one trigger strand. So it's timed like to perfection with both of these coils hitting at the exact same time. You just have to line it up right. Total of about 700 milliamps is being drawn, about 350 on each one.
Well, Alcatraz, it's plugged into a power supply, which is plugged into the wall. There are no batteries
Indeed,
here.
I don't. There, you can't get the power I need with batteries.
Straight up.
Goes up to 75 volts.
Hmm.
That's how many batteries
Curious.
is that?
75 volts? That's a lot. That's a lot of batteries. Just a
Too many
curious
batteries.
comment. Curious comment there. Um, Albedo. I don't know, dude. What the freak?
Oh,
Oh
he's
no, man.
gone.
We don't pedal that stuff. So you know,
Yeah, he's gone, bro. He's
it's
gone.
the pulse motor that keeps on giving
Yeah,
as long as there's a battery, a cap, or power supply.
true that. You got to have a spark. You got to have a spark of some kind. You know, without a spark, you've got nothing. You got no motion, no continuous motion. And the spark can be your cap, your power supply, your battery, or your crystal, whatever you're gonna use as your spark. Hello, hello.
What's up? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for dropping in. Like
That's
and
true,
subscribe.
boss.
I got my uh, I got my handle plugged in on the pinned comment, so I'm looking to make some pretty cool content on energy storage in the future. You know, there's
Yeah,
some
hell yeah.
overlap between our channels, but we're bros, so we're helping each other out for show. And I used to be the camera guy. A lot of people know me from that angle, but now I'm looking at the camera. Ooh, synchronous reluctance motors. That sounds
I don't know. I don't,
like
any technical
engineering
name,
stuff.
I have no idea what it is. I have no idea. I don't know if I have or not, honestly.
Banshee dude. Haven't you been around before, man? Oh man.
Alcatraz. Yeah, I remember Alcatraz. All right, should I move it a little off center now? We're moving at 1500. Here we go. Here we go. Just a centimeter, not even. 15, 86, 91, 98, 1600, dude. Oh my God.
What's up, Christopher? Well, it's a pulse motor circuit. So you got the pulse motor with magnets spinning in the middle. You got hand wound coils placed outside of the disc. And then there's wires connecting the circuit, transistor, and a power supply. And then a reader,
Yeah,
a meter
that
reader.
was going really fast. More than 1600. All right, man. Don't be rude. Since you're just going to be rude, yes, it is a brushless DC motor. Now, if you meant something else by scrapper, then I apologize for hiding you, but it sounded like you're saying it's a piece of trash and I should throw it out. If you're going to say that, you're gone. All right.
All right, I'm going to get some coffee. I'll be right back.
All right. Beep, 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 beep. You give me $10, I'll roll you one. I'll pack a cone for you, even better. No. Well, I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. I'm just using a power supply. I'm not manipulating it in any kind of way. Yeah, man. I'm sure everybody has an opinion, but you got to understand that within sharing that opinion, if you manage to spark somebody's whatever, that's on you. It's not on them, really. It's on you for instigating, being an instigator. That's what it is. It's more than normal to react to somebody when you're being instigated. It's more than normal. And it's not, and as a matter of fact, I do not consider it a, a talent to not react. Screw that crap, man. That means that the people that are talking their freaking heads off are just getting away with it. Okay. What a happy world that is. Hello, hello. How we doing? And I granted it's a skill to put up with people's crap all the time. Definitely a skill. All right, now watch this.
All right, coffee time.
Yes, sir. It is a rotor.
Yes. What's up, South? Welcome in. Beer time.
About
BWR, you win.
15 hundo.
No.
1600.
Curious comment. Curious question.
$16.60. $16.70.
Yeah, we're not trying to set records here, bro.
Okay. Talking to me?
Yes.
You could feel that?
Just. Mm-hmm.
No, they don't need to be closer. It works way better when it's field on field instead of field on immediate field. It works way better, way faster. It's only up until a certain point that the really close goes faster. And after that, you got to back it out. Even if it's less torque, you got more speed backing it out. But yeah, if I move it all the way up in there, you're going to get some major torque.
There it is. 11 likes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all. Like and
Thank
subscribe.
you. Yeah, here we go. 912. We'll do 12 volts. Now the coils are made, the bobbins are made out of iron infused PLA, and there's iron powder stuffed in the middle. So they do have cores, these big coils. No, the coils are fed with DC from the DC power supplies. That's one coil, and that's two coils. 12 volts in. He said we're not trying to break records, so I'm going to leave it at 12 volts. Now I moved the trigger off center so that when it does hit, it's hitting like right here
Mm-hmm.
on the coil, so that the edge of the coil is what's really in play, not the whole thing. Because this is where the field comes out. It comes out like from the center and goes around like this. So when you hit right over here, you get the most impact. What's up, Mike? Yeah, 60 hertz. That's right. I don't have any way to change that right now. I don't think. It times the coils. It's a timer.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 volts in. Let's see what our tach says. Wow. 1123 RPMs at 12 volts. That's pretty good.
Wow.
Now I charged the batteries up for the electromagnetic rotor. So they're all charged up. I just need to get my reed switches in because that's the only way I could make it run so far is with reed switches.
Welcome in, Minnesota. Picker.
Hey, what's up, man?
This is more fun experimentation because we're not really writing anything down.
Right on. I mean, you could argue that the video diary is somewhat of a documentation, but not really. It's not.
Hmm?
It's disorganized and but yes, I video documented all my stuff and posted most of it to YouTube. That's like 3,800 plus experiments.
Hmm.
Kinda. Alcatraz. Yes. I move it slightly off center so that it's off phase, and then it increases the speed a lot. And as you can see, the angle is slightly different due to that change. $11.68, $11.71.
I
I
think
just
there's
made the
eight
change.
magnets in that disc right there,
Yes,
Minnesota.
sir. Yes, there are 8 magnets in the rotor, and they are north-south oriented. So this is 12 volts in, and we are already above 1,000 RPM,
Mhm. Nice.
almost 1,200 RPM. Oh, wow, that is a lot of voltage. Or I mean, a lot of RPMs for the voltage. Hmm. I'm thinking that I do want to. The only problem is I don't have reed switches right now. I tried building a homemade switch. I tried using uh, these Hall effect sensors. I tried using this reed switch. And the only ones that really work are the old fashioned ones that are glass.
Bike racing?
I
So there
wouldn't worry
was a
about that.
magnetic propulsion in bike racing scams? That's intense.
Yeah.
That's a great question, Albatross.
No, duct tape will fix anything and everything.
Straight up.
Straight up. As a matter of fact, I built my electromagnetic rotor with duct tape to make sure the coils didn't, spin off. The doping video.
Yeah, I think we'll still compete with each other like in the future, but not with intelligence. No way, no how with intelligence anymore. I think it's going to be athletic, energetic, and wisdom.
Mm.
And that stuff's on my channel because I think intelligence is about to be automated and costs way less than how much energy we even use to use ours. So I believe it.
Mohammed, no, it is not some kind of infinite energy trick. I got two power supplies hooked up to this thing right now. They're both at 12 volts. I could use batteries, but they, I'm experimenting way beyond the lifetime of battery that I want to use. So I don't use batteries. And I'm not trying to make it a self-running, self-contained BS of a unit, man. I'm not trying to do that.
The unit self-contained.
The- well, maybe
Hmm.
a self-contained unit, but not one that's going to power itself. I don't believe in that. I don't think that's a thing. You're either powering it with a pickup coil and a cap, which isn't going to work. I'm already letting you know right now it's not going to work. If you're running the same, if you have a pickup coil and drive coil on the same wheel, and you're trying to use that pickup coil to run that drive coil, it isn't going to work. Okay, it's just not. It's not going to work. You're going to stall out. It's never going to lift off. At least so far in the 1,000 attempts that I've made, that hasn't happened. And each attempt has been different in a manner of speaking. So there really isn't a way to do that. But you can run another motor. You just can't run the same wheel. You can run another wheel, and you can have a chain. You can have this one run that one. But if this one isn't running, then that one won't be running. Okay. When I say running, I mean you're putting power into it. That's what I mean by running. Not, and I've done it, man. I have four pickup coils hooked up on my electromagnetic rotor. Okay, I have four pickup coils and two drive coils. I spin it with the perm mags on the outside and try to excite those pickup coils enough to get at least a pulse out of the drive coils. And you do. You get a mediocre pulse out of the drive coils, but it doesn't sustain. It's not sustainable. Then it doesn't matter how much copper you put in there. It's not going to be sustainable. I don't know what it is. They call it the laws of physics or whatever, but that don't mean shit. Sorry, it don't. It doesn't mean anything to me. You quote the laws of physics, and it's like I've fallen on deaf ears to me. But if you could explain the laws of physics to me, that's a little different, a little better. You
That's a
know.
great question, unknown. That's a great question. I would not advise that, but hey, everybody,
Now,
thanks for dropping
man,
in.
I would I don't believe that's not true. Alcatraz. Matter of fact, that's kind of rude.
No, like I think that we'll be able to solve these things with AI. Humans, in my opinion, are too stupid to do it collectively.
And then, yeah, all right. Let's. You can't smoke it. You can't eat it. You can't decarb it. Okay, you can't make an edible out of it. Um, it moves really fast. I don't believe. I don't know. I don't know the laws of physics. I do not know them, and I think it's all bullshit anyway. There is. Uh, it applies to doing things a certain way. All thermodynamics and all that stuff is based on math and stuff that's done a certain way. It's all I got to do to break it is do it a different way. And I'm well on my way to doing differently everything about this entire
And
field.
then Alcatraz, I think the value of the chips in the AI is a bubble. I don't think AI is a bubble at all. I think the value of the chips are. So we'll find out.
I mean, Does your mother sit on your face, Michael? Well, that explains a lot. That definitely explains a lot, Mike, for sure. All right.
Well, that's because it's going to become ubiquitous and zero marginal cost. So it's not going to be something that brings in. It's going to be something that deflates prices. So
That was
that
not an
goes against
invitation, Mike. That
that
was
goes
not an
against
invitation.
what most people value these days.
Yeah, Mike, that's not an invitation. That's two. Keep it up, man.
Yeah, so I'd say all the money flowing in to generative AI.
Yeah.
I think it's still going to happen. I think it's going to go to space. But yeah, it's not about general AI at all anymore. It's about super intelligence. Did you get them?
I got him.
All right.
Wow. And the weird part about it is they think they're funny. Maybe if you said that, somebody might have laughed, but since you had to type it all out, I mean, get real,
Yeah,
dog.
he took the time to type that one out. See, there's another one. I think these might be AI, dude.
No, man, this is just a crackhead. Hmm. This is a bad time to
Yeah,
be doing this. Yeah,
agreed.
terrible. Yeah, dude, I can't help you. You gotta suck the poison out. Quick, quick. And you pull your pants down and there's a freaking cactus stuck in your ass. No, don't quit your job. Why are you asking me for advice? It's
Yeah,
not cool.
dude. Hey, there's something that people misconstrue. When there's something new and disruptive on the market, it's usually inferior to what exists currently, and that would be our thinking. All right, but there's a disruption point coming. You can plot it out. It's pretty easy to do. No doubt. Hundreds of companies are doing that, and they'll continue to do it. Not
Well,
financial advice, Freddie, but no, I'd hang on
Mohammed,
to it as soon as you can. As long as sorry, bro keeps on interrupting me. As long as you can, and then you know go by attrition or retirement because until they actually do the step change cliff drop, where they're just going to say, oh, we can digital twin you now, so we don't really need that anymore, but we'll have 1,000 of you. So good luck with all that, but I'd stay until that happens. Yeah, I think working for others in general is going to be optional, and you will be able to co-create with your AI. Oh, we got Big Mike. Oh God, we got a Brokeback Mountain comment too. Thanks, John Gray. We appreciate you. So yeah, if you wanted to, get off of this one soon and come back on later.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, for all of you that are hanging out and enjoy this kind of stuff, we appreciate you. But there's a lot of weirdos out today.
Oh no, it's just a flannel.
Stop yelling, dude.
And I'm like leaned back. Yeah, like it's not going to plateau, guys. AI is not plateauing at all. So it'll be good at this, it'll be good at that, and then it'll be the best surgeon, and then it'll be the best tutor and instructor, and then it'll be the best this and the best that, the best this and the best that. Then we'll just have to choose which one helps us out better, us or that. And we have a lot of data about how us work.
Okay, granted,
That was the
granted.
best. That was the best.
Now I have to like squint because my eyes suck.
All right.
Manton, that
Some
was
people
awesome.
might not understand that, but I get it. Thank you, Manthan M. Mantham.
So that's me. That's me. And I'm middle aged, but my eyes are going bad. Go to
Palantir. Nice.
roots. Go to n of one.ai. And believe me, AIs will be doing all of that in the future. We're not even going to have to think about it.
Well, that's awesome. Nice. We got 34 votes on the poll.
And you're a weirdo too, man. We are weirdos together. Oh no, what is that? See, that's such a small.
It's pointing up. Yeah. So the
Is that
person
a
above
pinky?
you,
Oh, this is pointing, huh? Oh, you're saying, I don't know. Who cares? But
it's so vague you really can't respond to that.
yeah. And then when we realize that when crypto bills pass, AI agents will be handling most of the transactions for finance and commerce. Come on, we have to start thinking
Hell yeah, man. I am for sure one of those as well. Can't help it, man.
because
I'm
the
just
convergence of AI and crypto is going to enable sub penny transactions and on a very large scale. And there's only one entity that have benefited from that since the beginning of digitization, and those are banks. And that ends now. Oh, no doubt. So, but when it starts handling it for everybody, that's what we're talking about. So the costs have to come down a little more. And that's technically with the integration of open sourcing, people have been able to decrease their costs for intelligence by 40x in the last year. 40x in the last year. So that's going to happen again this year, in the next year. And then when AI integrates with everything else, it'll drag those prices down too at that rate.
Yay. Check it out. We got a light. Lighting up. Sweet. You got to turn it up to about 20 volts to get it to light up, though.
I mean, that's up to the individual to decide what AI is for them. But if we can interact with our own personal AIs and then solve issues in our own life by doing that, that's a quality of life thing, dude. And I'm not talking about like an AI from OpenAI or Grok or anything. I'm talking about personalized, decentral, local AIs.
So I don't know, man. I might put I like it, the bearings in here, the ceramic ones.
I think it's a beautiful design, man. Get a close up of the top down on that. Yeah, dude. Look at that. All right, so you wanna come back on a little later?
Sure. All right. Thank you, everybody. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe. We'll be back on later if you want to check us out again. All right. Peace.
And
Bye
I
now.
am the convergence emergence. Come check me out. Thanks.
Convergence Emergence, the pinned comment. Bye now.